J-Lo is in a PR mess right now.
Yeah.
You agree with that, right?
Oh, I don't need to agree. These are just facts. Yes.
Show is cast. J-Lo and Ben Affleck are getting divorced, and we have the...
Whispers of discord have been swirling around Hollywood's once celebrated power couple, Ben Affleck and Bennifer Lopez, whose rekindled romance captured hearts worldwide, now find themselves at a crossroads. Their fairy tale reunion has apparently crumbled, leaving fans and gossip mongers alike hungry for answers. What dark secrets lurk behind the glittering facade of their relationship? Some say J-Lo's intense passion may have smothered the flame she sought to nurture. Others paint a picture of a diva whose iron will left little room for compromise. As the curtain falls on this star-studded union, tantalizing revelations emerge, hinting at a tumultuous backstage drama. Was their love story doomed from the start, or did unforeseen tensions tear them apart? Join us on a journey through the labyrinth of their ill-fated marriage as we unravel the threads of rumors, allegations, and shocking disclosures. Prepare to discover how Bennifer 2.0 unraveled in ways few could have predicted.
Bennifer Lopez is all the proof I need to know that karma is real, because look at the year she's having. First, she's in a bunch of weird movies that obviously didn't do well. Then she announces a world tour, which you would think would be great. But at the same time, videos of her and Ben Affleck fighting in cars, in public, everywhere, come out. And then she says the world tour is canceled because she wants to spend more time with her family. And now, her and Ben Affleck are trying to sell their $60 million house they have together. Which probably means they are getting a divorce. Definitely. Actually, that definitely means they're getting a divorce. So on top of all this shit she had this year, she's also getting a divorce.
Bennifer Lopez's star seems to be dimming in unexpected ways. Her career, once a blazing constellation of acting and music triumphs, has hit a rough patch. But the real shocker? The collapse of her much-publicized reunion with Ben Affleck. Bennifer had always been a roller coaster ride, but who could have predicted this steep plummet? Whispers of trouble began to circulate in February, when eagle-eyed fans noticed something amiss. The usually inseparable lovebirds hadn't been spotted together for weeks, an eternity in Hollywood time. Now, tantalizing tidbits are trickling out from those in the know. It seems the cracks in their fairy tale facade began to show long before the public caught on. What hidden struggles were simmering beneath the surface of their picture-perfect romance? Brace yourselves, dear listeners. This tale of love lost is just beginning to unfold. What secrets will come to light as we delve deeper into the unraveling of J-Lo and Ben's supposedly unbreakable bond?
At this point, I'm starting to feel bad for Bennifer Lopez because she and Ben Affleck are officially divorcing. I mean, we all saw it coming, but now it's...
The saga of Bennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's ill-fated reunion continues to unravel, revealing a tapestry of conflicting desires and clashing personalities. As spring bloomed, J-Lo's career ambitions seemingly overshadowed her marital commitments. She decamped to the Big Apple, diving headfirst into her Netflix project Atlas and lingering to prepare for her solo Met Gala appearance. While the official narrative painted Ben's absence as work-related, insiders hint at deeper troubles brewing beneath the surface. The plot thickens as we learn of the fundamental differences tearing at the fabric of their relationship. J-Lo, ever the showstopper, craved the spotlight for their love story. Ben, in contrast, yearned for a life away from prying eyes. This clash of desires created daily friction, despite Ben's attempts to compromise for the sake of his beloved's artistic vision. In a poignant twist, Ben's participation in J-Lo's documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, now seems tinged with reluctance. His discomfort with public scrutiny, once overlooked in the flush of rekindled romance, began to wear on him. As spring turned to summer, the strain became impossible to ignore. One source painted a vivid picture of their divergent approaches to fame. J-Lo, the open book, thriving on connection with her fans. Ben, the introspective artist, chafing under constant observation. Could their love survive such fundamental differences? Or was this the beginning of the end for Hollywood's most talked-about couple? The story continues to unfold, leaving us to wonder what other revelations await in this tale of love, fame, and compromise.
Well, they're headed toward divorce.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
That's just into their whole special on their great love. And the whole album was about their great love.
Well, why did that happen? Why are they getting a divorce?
I don't know. Ben can't take her, I guess. You should go back to that nice Garner girl.
First girl, I think.
Yeah, she was very supportive when he was drinking.
Yeah. She's a nice girl.
The plot thickens in the unraveling of J-Lo and Ben's relationship, with a dramatic turn at the Atlas premiere. Ben's conspicuous absence spoke volumes, hinting at deeper rifts than previously imagined. But the real fireworks erupted south of the border. Picture this. J-Lo, radiant yet tense, promoting her latest cinematic venture in Mexico. The atmosphere crackles with anticipation as reporters vie for the scoop of the century. Suddenly, a bold journalist lobs a question about her divorce from Ben. The room holds its breath. J-Lo's reaction? Let's just say it wasn't the cool, collected response of a happily married woman. This moment peeled back another layer of their complex story. Was J-Lo's irritation a sign of raw emotions beneath her polished exterior, or perhaps a frustration at her carefully crafted public image crumbling before her eyes? As the dust settles from this press conference confrontation, we're left wondering, what other revelations lurk just beneath the surface? And how will this public stumble affect the narrative of their relationship's demise?
Get the bus up.
Ben Affleck, he's real. Okay, we're not doing that. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You know better than that.
Come on, don't come in here with that energy, please. Thank you so much.
J-Lo, the master of spin, desperately dodging questions about her crumbling marriage like a seasoned politician, but her elaborate dance of deception didn't fool anyone. In fact, it only served to peel back the curtain on her carefully crafted image. Enter Meghan McCain, former host of The View, ready to spill some piping hot tea. She didn't just hint at J-Lo's less-than-stellar personality, she practically shouted it from the rooftops. Imagine the shockwaves rippling through Hollywood as McCain recounted her 2019 interview with J-Lo. One of the worst experiences of her life, she said. Now, doesn't that paint a vastly different picture than the sweet, bubbly J-Lo we thought we knew? But here's the kicker. Could J-Lo's alleged mean girl behavior be the real reason behind her split from Ben? It's a tantalizing theory that's got tongues wagging from Tinseltown to Timbuktu. As the cracks in J-Lo's perfect image continue to widen, one can't help but wonder, what other skeletons are lurking in her designer closet? And more importantly, how many more former colleagues are waiting in the wings, ready to share their own J-Lo horror stories?
I think that she needs to humble herself a little bit because again, she's getting read to filth all over the internet, especially on TikTok. And there's a lot of people, like real people, like lower level PAs, people on shows, service workers, waitresses, who have really negative stories about her. And again, I just know my experience, and I was a host at The View. It was not nice. She was not nice.
Meghan shared an intriguing anecdote about J-Lo. She mentioned that J-Lo arrived for a brief 10-minute interview with an entourage so large it rivaled that of a president. Once the cameras were off, J-Lo's demeanor reportedly changed, making her an unexpectedly difficult guest.
Be an asshole.
Yeah,
if you're gonna be an
that's
asshole,
a good one.
Lean into it. Stop pretending like you're not an asshole.
Look, I have a bad J-Lo story too. I mean, she came on The View many times as a guest. Not my favorite.
But don't pretend. If you're gonna be an asshole, be an asshole.
Jennifer Lopez has more people traveling with her than the president. Or as many. I'm not kidding.
Same.
And I do remember, I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this, but my big memory of J-Lo is there was a person whose entire job was to hold up a mirror with lights while they were touching her up backstage. Just a mirror with lights so she could see into it. And I remember being like, that poor man, what a weird job. You know, he probably went to art school or something, had dreams of being a musician. He's like, I hold J-Lo's light.
We're talking about a love addiction so intense it makes soap operas look tame. Picture this, J-Lo hopping from one relationship to another faster than you can say, I do. Let's rewind the tape, shall we? 1997 kicks off with wedding bells for J-Lo and Ojani Noah. But hold your horses. This marriage was shorter than a Hollywood minute, fizzling out in just 11 months. Barely catching her breath, our diva dives headfirst into the arms of hip-hop mogul Diddy in '99. Cue the drama. Cheating scandals and turbulent times lead to a messy split in early 2001. But wait, there's more. September 2001 rolls around, and what does J-Lo do? She says, I do again. This time to back up dancer Chris Judd. But like a summer blockbuster, this union was intense but short-lived, wrapping up by June 2002. And just when you think J-Lo might take a breather, bam! November 2002 hits, and she's already making it official with none other than Ben Affleck. Talk about a rebound. Remember that jaw-dropping 16-carat pink diamond from Ben? J-Lo was so dazzled, she probably needed sunglasses just to look at her hand. But alas, even a rock that size couldn't weigh down their relationship. Fast forward to 2003, and we've got Bennifer hitting the brakes on their wedding. Their excuse? Too many paparazzi. 3 decoy brides? Sounds more like a spy movie than a wedding. But hold on to your hats, because by 2004, it wasn't just the wedding getting called off, it was the whole shebang. Cue the tabloid frenzy. Now, here's where J-Lo's love train really picks up speed. Blink, and you might miss a marriage. She ties the knot with Mark Anthony faster than you can say rebound. 7 years and 2 kids later, that ship sails too. But wait, there's more. Enter Casper Smart, the backup dancer who danced his way into J-Lo's heart. On again, off again, until cheating rumors sent him dancing right out of her life in 2016. Just when you think J-Lo might take a breather, Drake slides into the picture. Vegas shows, cozy pics. It was the talk of Tinseltown. But apparently, it was just J-Lo having fun. Because why settle down when you can keep this love roller coaster going, right?
You get with Drake because you didn't know me yet.
Let me clear this up. I am not with Drake, okay? I'm not.
Yes!
After her relationship with Drake fizzled, J-Lo announced her engagement to Alex Rodriguez just 3 months later. This would have been her 4th marriage, one she hoped would last. However, the engagement ended when it was revealed Alex had been unfaithful. Despite this turmoil, J-Lo and Ben Affleck maintained a positive relationship. Ben, in an InStyle magazine interview, praised J-Lo's relentless work ethic, stating she was the hardest working person he had ever known. He admired her dedication and was glad she was finally receiving the recognition she deserved. In 2021, J-Lo and Ben rekindled their romance, but this too seemed doomed. They spent over 2 years searching for their dream home, touring more than 80 properties before settling on one. Yet just a year after moving in, J-Lo put the house up for sale. A source close to J-Lo revealed Ben disliked the house due to its distance from his children. Ben moved closer to his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, and J-Lo hasn't visited his new place since. This raises questions about whether Ben is avoiding J-Lo, as some speculate. Reactions to their rumored divorce were swift. Some felt Ben should have avoided rekindling their relationship, as he seemed happier with his ex-wife. Others criticized J-Lo, suggesting her self-absorption made her a difficult partner. People questioned whether Ben ever truly loved J-Lo, and noted his increased drinking and apparent misery during their relationship. Many believed their marriage was destined to fail. What do you think about the drama surrounding J-Lo and Ben's marriage? Is it fair to blame J-Lo for their breakup? Share your thoughts in the comments.